Cool. I need you to know something.
Need me to what?
I need you to know something.
Okay.
If I am screaming in pain in my sleep tonight, do not wake me.
I don't wake people anyway, so you should be fine.
Oh, good.
I tell Setari, she's the one that'd probably wake you.
Good point. Sorry.
Huh? What?
If I'm screaming in pain and agony tonight, do not wake me.
Should I heal you?
No. Oh, don't let me die, I guess. But do not wake me either.
I'm
you be
having good
screaming in-
dreams tonight.
Why would you be screaming in pain and agony?
I will be having some interesting dreams tonight.
Have anything to do with you being hunted?
No, but the person who's hunting me will also be having very strange dreams soon.
Also, who's hunting you?
I have a feeling they weren't talking about the Lich.
Oh, no. There's an assassin who's trying to kill me.
When did you find out
Not
about
a cultist of Abraxas.
Like 2 weeks ago.
You didn't think to tell us earlier?
I didn't think it would become relevant.
Code,
For a
please
while.
repeat what you said. I don't think anyone heard it.
It's not a cultist of Abraxas, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. We may have one of them show up at some point, too.
I'm gonna produce the arrow and hold it up. Wait, I stopped for a second. Is a cultist of a Voodoo Axis hunting me?
Probably a whole cult hunting me, but,
Oh.
you know.
Throw my hands up in the air, like, what the... What?
Okay. Setari, are you being hunted?
As people find out what I released, they have a right to, but I don't think they are.
Okay, so at least
I'm being hunted, so...
yeah, most of us are being hunted by some
Hold on.
assassins of some sort.
Ko's gonna open the manuscript of everything they know about us. Does anyone know Setari released the Lich?
No.
Okay, that's not in the book. All right.
The only people who had that knowledge beyond you were members of the Shield of Garen, which would have been Marissa and Amados. Amados didn't tell anyone. Marissa died.
And Lan didn't spill the beans.
No.
Yeah.
Lan did not say that, but he does not speak well of the Wolven Hammer, but he doesn't just straight hammer either.
Okay. All right, cool. Nobody knows, Setari. You're good.
Anyway, we're all being hunted by or most of us are being hunted by assassins of some sort at this point.
That's good. I sleep so well already.
Hasn't it changed how I sleep? I won't be sleeping well tonight, I assume. But
Hasn't changed how I sleep, but if I scream in pain, don't wake me up.
I mean,
For the
if you hear screaming, come check on me to make sure it's not an assassin. But if I appear to be asleep, let me
If
think.
I am screaming in my sleep and I'm by myself, leave me alone. If I'm screaming in my sleep because someone is stabbing me, please help.
Yes.
Well, don't just ignore the screaming. It's nice music,
Correct.
you know, background noise. No, okay.
Do not ignore my screams. Though I don't think I'll be screaming, but it could happen. The person who will be contacting me in my sleep tonight is much more powerful than I am.
Someone that strong is a traveling troop? Seems a strange place for someone like that.
He was a small child who is much more powerful than any of us.
I'm still hung up on the fact that you didn't think that an assassin after you would be relevant.
He takes his time. I'll bring it up when I first caught signs or information on the fact.
I mean, it wasn't news that I was being hunted by the cult, right?
Maybe to Zen, not to me.
Yeah, I suppose Ikrie might not have known.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
This
they
is
left me a
really
message with the things we got. So that was fun.
Was there some message that I missed? Everybody's got some sort of message after this, so I don't understand.
Out of character, everyone you know that would have left a message is dead.
Yes.
Zoe's still alive. You left Zoe a message.
Yes.
Oh no, you're hunting to kill Zoe.
Why would I kill someone? What?
Well, her treachery hasn't been revealed yet at this point. So.
Oh, yes.
Okay. You were about 2 to 2.5 weeks travel from Rayholt. The journey there is relatively uneventful. You do pass, every couple days or so, you will pass some people going to from wherever. Just your general common townsfolk. The only one that kind of stands out is you see a small regiment of soldiers from Rayholt marching along the road. It's about 60 soldiers. When approached, they refuse to speak to you. Just citing that they are on orders and they are pressed for time and must continue going. So that's the only thing that really stands out and looks strange along the road.
Yeah.
But anyone who knows anything about kingdom stuff, military troops go places sometimes.
Yep.
Ikrie probably has an inkling of what's going on.
I'm guessing it has something to do with the necropolis nearby.
Or with
Actually, they are
locks.
heading in the direction of Lock.
They're running away from the necropolis.
Okay.
Good idea.
The necropolis is almost straight south. Lox is the northwestern border of Yeren. They are heading that way towards Lox. So yes, the opposite direction.
Okay, then yeah, I'm pretty sure I know it.
They're getting the heck away from the undead. It's smart. I agree.
They're preparing for a fight on a different front.
Should be helping us.
Come on, let's get to the city.
You are now about 3 days travel from Yeren. No, I'm sorry, from Rayholt. You're in Yeren.
Wait, we're outside of the country now? What?
This isn't Yeren.
According to code, yes, this isn't Yeren.
We're not even in Yeren.
About 3 days out, you've been passing farmland at this point. You see large herds of cattle, things like that. A city the size of Rayholt has farm for miles outside of it, feeding all the peoples and everything.
Huh.
As you are kind of passing one such area full of livestock, a little bit over the fence, you see a swirling blue portal in this field of livestock.
Like, do we
Already, that was
watch?
quick.
Do we watch like when the animals wander into it, or are they like keeping away from it?
The animals kind of get away from it a little bit.
Okay, I don't have to herd them away from it. Just like no.
One of the cows walks into it. When you step through, Masyn offers you all burgers. What are y'all doing? Are you gonna keep walking past it, or do you want to investigate?
I'm gonna stop by.
Yeah, we'll stop by.
Yeah.
Everybody give me a blind perception check as you approach the portal. Wonder if anyone's going to succeed with this. Kuroku and Setari have passed
Oh, dang it.
with the same total. Ikrie failed by having one lower than Kuroku and Setari.
Oh my
Oh, wow.
gosh.
We rolled well then.
We didn't roll well. We rolled enough.
Exactly.
Woof.
Kuroku and Setari, you are familiar with Mason's portal, and for all intents and purposes, this looks like Mason's portal. But as you kind of get closer to it, you see the bottom of it, and at times the rims of the portal itself are kind of shifting. The blue swirling vortex in the center, sometimes you can almost see an outline of a darker crimson and red coloration within the magics itself that is then quickly hidden by the blue again. You've never seen this in Mason's portal before.
I will make an Arcana check.
Hold on. That doesn't look normal.
What are you talking about?
The coloration. I mean, I've seen this portal almost a dozen times now. Don't remember ever seeing that.
Oroku, you walk around the portal in circles a few times, feeling the magics of it, feeling the pulse as it comes out of it, trying to tap into the arcane energies itself the best you can for something that you really have a very base understanding of. And what you are able to discern is, again, for all intents and purposes, this is Mason's portal. But you are getting the feelings that even though this is a portal, you are also detecting magics that seem like it is trying to mask this portal. It is attempting to make it appear to be Mason's, even though it may or may not actually be his portal.
I will stop, stand in front of the portal, hold up my hands, and say, 1 moment. I think this is a trap. I'm going to cast Read Aura on it, and I would like to formally make an Identify Magic check on it.
Okay. You were unable to discern what magics are used on this portal, beyond able to pick up the different schools of magics that would be involved in a teleportation portal.
Conjuration.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Something seems strange about it.
This is
What are
nuts.
you all talking about?
This is not. I will point out what Setari and I first perceived, and then show Ko. I'll walk around and explain.
Ko, give me another perception check now that it's being pointed out to you, because you still may not see it.
Oops, I rolled initiative, but it's the same roll.
He's gonna fight
Ko
the portal.
enters combat with the portal. Ko, you do not see what he is talking about. You kind of lean in and look closely at it. You're convinced it looks no different than any other time you've ever seen Mason's portal, and you've seen his portal a lot.
I don't know what you're all talking about. This looks normal.
I briefly considered just sending the imp in.
You don't know where the imp is?
Oh, never mind.
Are you sure? I swear I saw something that was strange.
I believe this is a trap. If you want to go in, I will follow you into it. But I do not believe this is what it appears to be.
The problem is he always appears out of nowhere. It's hard to say. This isn't that unusual for the portal to be wherever. It's appeared by the sides of the road many times before.
So what are we gonna do?
I suggest we leave it alone. Or see, or touch it and see what happens.
I think Mason could be in trouble, though.
That's what I'm worried about.
If anything can
Here,
threaten
let's
me...
try this. Ko's gonna pull out a silver and throw it into the portal.
It goes to the portal. And it's gone. Remove 1 silver piece from your inventory.
You fool, you should have used a copper.
If there's anything that can threaten Mason, I don't think we're ready to help him with that.
Possibly. Didn't, vaporize the silver as it went through, so...
It just disappeared.
Should I go through for science?
Excuse me, you're a wizard. This would be for magic.
Let me tie it up to you.
Well, I mean, I saw the unusual thing. I guess I can try Arcana on it.
You can.
It's not...
Do you have the spell Read Magic or Magic Aura?
No, I just
It's
had Detect
Read
Magic.
Aura.
I don't have Read Aura.
Yeah, you need Read Aura.
Alright.
I don't even think I can get that.
With a rope around his waist, Ko will go ahead and...
Oh wait, no, you can identify it. Read Aura just tells you if something has a magic aura. Once you know something's magical, you can just make the check. So you should be able to just make the check.
Alright. Yes, you can make an Arcana.
Kuroku, what are you talking about?
You do not know. Oh my god.
Yeah, you don't
It's
know.
not surprising.
You do not know Setari.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with this portal. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it isn't safe.
Well, what do you?
If we're going in, do you really want to go, Ko, or should we send someone like me?
I'll go through.
We'll tie a rope around them.
Alright.
One moment. Let me look at my spells. I'm going to spend 10 minutes to substitute a spell at.
Right before Ko walks in, I'm casting invisibility on him.
You know what? 20 minutes to substitute 2 spells.
Whoa.
I take the time to go
You know
hang
what?
out with
30
some lives.
minutes. Because I saw another spell that'd be useful here. Alright, so I swap out all my 4th level spells for Dimension Door, Dimensional Acre, and Freedom of Movement.
Well, those are good ones to have.
Okay.
Just in case.
I cast invisibility on you.
Alright, cool. I'll step into the portal.
Ko steps through, he disappears. The rope gets cut in half and falls to the ground.
Sounds about right.
Okay. Doesn't time on Mason's brain work a little different?
Many times, yes.
So shouldn't Ko be walking out by now?
Sometimes we won't see him for a week. He has trouble.
I say we give it a minute or two.
I say one.
Okay.
If not, we go in.
A minute passes.
I guess I draw a wand of Rynn tendrils and prepare to go in.
I draw my wand and my sword. All right, let's go get him.
Alright.
I'll go into the portal.
I go in last.
I'll cast Barkskin on myself and go in.
Spark skin.
Barkskin, yeah.
Oh.
I'm sad that I got rid of some of my spells.
Standing before you is this very large, very old looking statue blocking the path from this hallway in this room that you've never seen before.
I do it.
Oh, hey, you guys are here.
Something was
Did
off.
anything happen for that minute I was in here?
Yes. You probably kind of looked around like, what the hell's going on, correct?
Yeah.
The statue's head turned to look at you, and it said, "We shall wait for the others."
Alright.
Okay, so we're all here.
You saw the portal still behind you, Ko, while you were standing here, so you could have run back out.
I'd take a step towards it, but watching the statue, see what If it
It's standing there motionless. If its head hadn't moved and it spoke to you, you would have not known it was alive.
okay, I'll wait.
Once the last of you, which is Kuroku, steps through, the portal disappears.
Good job, Kurok. You made the portal disappear now.
Of course.
This isn't Mason's.
I tried to tell all of you that.
I knew something was off.
Y'all could be in Ray Holt right now, but no.
Is there a silver piece on the floor?
You did that.
No,
Yes,
just had to
there is a silver coin on the floor. Or
Pick
probably
that
not.
back
Co probably picked it
Oh, so I'll pick it up and hand it back to him if it is.
What do you think would happen, Matt? You put a portal there, and we're a party of adventurers.
They're all here now. What? Why were we called here?
The statue is unmoving. Other than you, Ko, no one knows the statue's alive.
What are you talking to?
Statue. It can move and talk.
I get back immediately. I was gonna walk by it, but when he says that, I cut a little bit.
You saw this?
Yeah, it said it wanted to wait until you were all here.
Are you waiting for some more?
I mean, the portal closed. I think that's everyone.
Chadwick pops in.
The imp.
Nah, Chadwick and the Imp are not here. Unless you told Chadwick to come with you, he stayed outside.
I just told him to wait.
Okay. He is actually playing a game of Knucklebones with Hamler right now, then.
I attempt to pass the statue.
The statues, you cannot. It is taking up the whole hallway. The statue's arms begin to unfold. Its head lifts up and he looks at all of you. And spoken in tongues. So, whatever language you want, this is what you're hearing again. Hello. I apologize for not being able to greet you in person. This avatar will have to suffice. My name is Rynn.
Out of curiosity, what language is he speaking? If I know it.
Tongues.
No, tongues is you understand the language he's speaking. True speech is you speak all languages.
Yes, he is speaking in true speech.
Okay.
I apologize. You're right. There's a difference on that.
Okay. Do I know anyone named Rynn?
I don't think I know.
Can't.
I'm gonna make a religion check, given the nature of how he's trying to say that he's what he is.
Religion won't do it. You do not
Arcana?
have it. Arcana will work if you are at least an expert.
I'm a master.
Okay. You've never heard of Rynn because you rolled a 3.
We have not met anyone named Rynn, to our knowledge.
Can't say I've heard of you.
I take an interest in people of great deeds, great power, great potential. I wish for you to help me, and I wish to help you in return.
Sounds fair.
Okay, what could you need help with?
I'm gonna make a perception check to discern lie.
You cannot.
I'm
The
going to.
voice is very plain. It's spoken in true speech, and there is no body language.
I am going to assume he is lying then, but
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything to that fact.
You may assume however you wish. The better question is, how can I help you? What is it you need? What is it you desire? Your untapped potential is vast. Perhaps there are things that can help you unlock it.
I mean, yeah, more power is always nice, but we do have this lich that needs a killing.
Yes, that is our main goal.
You, as the two moons have finally aligned so that I may come into your world and seek out champions. If you wish to take part of my ritual, I can teach you a ritual of your own that will help greatly in your battle against this lich.
And what is this ritual you're performing?
It is a trial by combat.
Because of course it
Again?
is.
We're pretty proficient with those. We can do that.
We have fought many things. You speak of the moons? I don't...
When the moons align properly, it opens a gateway. And the ritual must be completed. For there are things in the universe far worse than your lich. But that is the point of finding champions. When the gateway opens, it is my job to seek out the greatest champions of whatever time I happen to be in. If your prophecy, if your rumor, if your legend is even half as true as they make it out to be, then I've no doubt you are these champions.
Suppose.
This is why I hate being famous.
In order to complete the ritual, you must battle a series of opponents. Each fight is to the death. You will see fantastical creatures of all sorts that must fell before your steel and your magic. It is in their dying moments that the ritual will be complete, and the door to the nether will be sealed again until the moons realign. And upon completion, as stated, I will teach you a ritual that will help you with your lich.
Sealing the door to the nether?
Sounds like a good thing.
Have I ever heard of the nether? That sounds...
There is a dimension that exists alongside yours, but also just out of reach. This dimension harbors madness, chaos. There are eldritch beings and gods vying for power and control and hoping to escape. When the moons align, the door opens to allow them to. It is my job to make sure this does not happen.
I feel like this is an occultism to know more.
100% this is the cultism.
I'll make that check.
He is speaking of Lovecraftian horrors.
Wonderful. But okay. I will continue to remain quiet for now.
Heroku's face gets a little pale, but he's standing behind all of you, so none of you can see it. I apologize, but if you will accept, this transition can be made a lot easier, and then again I can help you. If you do not accept, you will have to be forced into this ritual, as it is bigger than your lives. But I try to be polite and at least ask and offer a reward in return.
So we say no, we do the ritual. We say yes, we do the ritual.
Precisely.
I vote yes.
I don't see that we have much choice in the matter.
There is always a choice, and there are always consequences and outcomes based on your choice, even when it does not seem like you have one.
I just kind of turn around and the portal's not there, right? Just kind of. Yes, I guess.
As your strength does not come from your individual standing, it comes from your ability as a group. I would like for the entire group to be able to answer this.
Well, group.
I don't trust this one bit.
Neither do I.
So what do you recommend we do? I don't see
I
much
suppose
choice.
It has already said we'd be fighting no matter what we say, so we should probably prepare for a fight.
You have a choice, even when it does not appear to be presented. If it would help you, I will do my best to lay out what I would see as your choices right now. And that is to agree to do the ritual. And again, you help me, I will help you. You can disagree to do the ritual and decide that you don't want to do anything of it, you do not wish to take part, in which case I will do my best to force you into the ritual anyway. Or you may simply decide to attempt to destroy me. And I will not lie to you. Upon the destruction of my avatar, the gateway will open and you will be able to return home. So you do have some choices here. I very much hope you do not choose the latter.
Well, I've already considered all of those.
I've already made my decision on which is the best, but I won't go against the party.
So you guys say we do this?
Absolutely not.
I was looking at Setari and Co.
I will
Oh,
give you some time to decide, but I would like a unanimous answer, please. You see the statue? It doesn't move. You see the statue almost de-animate as the arms kind of go down and the eyes just kind of go lifeless. Like whatever was controlling it kind of fades out.
Just on the off chance this does actually seal some portal of evil, maybe we should do it.
It unlocks some portal of evil.
that's what I'm. That's the side I'm on. This realm of which he speaks is a realm of mysterious monsters, madness, and danger. I do not know if it is subtly trying to get us to assist in it releasing something, or if it is being truthful, but terrifyingly forceful.
It would really help if we knew what this thing was.
The what the Rynn is.
Yes, I have no clue who Rynn is.
These are the I, which is why I do not trust it.
I have no idea. So, they say this ritual, it requires life force. I don't know many good things that come from those rituals.
Yeah, that's the other thing that worried me.
That seems
That's
strange.
So if you want my vote, I like the last option the best. And I believe that now it is the animated, we can get a jump on it.
Even the details of the ritual that it's deigned to share with us, I'm with Kuroku on this.
As Kuroku is against something, I think you need to be afraid.
Trust me, I'd like to see. I intertwined my soul with the devil, and I trusted it more than this thing.
Wow, you aggressively distrust this thing.
Yes. It
Maybe
has
we can
given.
ask it questions.
I suppose, but it does not have to tell us the truth. And I am completely incapable of determining if it is lying to us or not.
Yeah, it's just a stone statue.
It
Also,
can,
it did disguise the portal.
and that is the biggest reason it led us here under false pretense.
It knew what Mason's portal even looked like.
I believe it has already used deception to get us here. It may be continuing to be deceptive to get us to do something it wants.
Well, at least it was forthcoming in that it was gonna try to force us anyway. So
Yes, just like any good devil.
true. So I'm ready for a fight. What about you two?
Well, there will be a fight no matter what. It's just if we're fighting this thing or supposed fantastic beasts.
Well, I already can guess what to expect out of this thing. So
I mean, if we get this thing out of the way, we may be able to at least look inside. Maybe get some more information. Or leave.
But if we do attack it and things go bad,
I will say this: whatever this Rynn cannot handle on its own, then if it cannot deal with whatever it cannot, if it needs us to complete this ritual, then it must be less dangerous than the ritual itself. We should be capable of handling the statue if the ritual is too powerful for it. Or perhaps it just needs help, but this is not the way to earn my trust.
yeah, no. I say we fight it.
mm,
I don't see another way. There's just too much we do not know.
I mean, if we fail, what's one more evil unleashed upon this world?
Well, at least we tried not to. If we fail.
So what y'all doing?
We're waiting on Co. Because this response has to be very jury-like.
that's what you all wish to do. I won't stop you.
Co, you can take the time to prepare more offensive spells.
Maybe.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, if we have 30 minutes, he'll start spell substituting.
Until it interrupts us.
The statue will not speak to you until you address it.
Okay.
It is giving you as much time as you need to conversate or whatever.
Alright, well, my bark skin's very much worn off. It's only 10 minutes.
Is the statue like still not moving?
Yes, it is not moving. Yeah, it is very large, so it is blocking the hallway.
There's no way to like kind of climb over it or anything.
By the way, Co.
It would require a squeeze check to attempt.
By the way, Co. By the
I
time
will
you
try.
you start preparing your, did you re-prepare any spells?
Yeah, I
By
spent 30 minutes.
By the time you start re-preparing your spells, invisibility wears off.
I forgot we had invisibility. Yeah, I probably knew I was here then.
Do you attempt to squeeze by it?
Yeah, I'll try to squeeze by it.
Okay, don't bother rolling. As you start, the statue does activate. And it turns and it looks down at you. And again, in true speech, it goes, I am sorry, I cannot allow you to pass until I have had your decision. If you
Oh,
decide
okay.
to help, then I can show you the creatures that are held behind me.
What kind of creatures are back there?
Again, I need you to agree before we can move to that step. But many creatures of different kinds are held in these walls, awaiting to do battle with the champions for the ritual.
Well, what kind of ritual is this exactly? Why does it need, you know,
Life force.
essentially a sacrifice like this?
I myself, controlling this avatar, am strong enough to defeat many, if not all, of the creatures that are held here. The problem is me killing them will not help. They must be defeated by heroes, by people of good hearts, of people who can understand the bigger picture and know the fate of the world, although overwhelming, is important. Of people who can feel pain, who can feel joy, who can feel love.
Who are you exactly? I have never heard of Rynn, but obviously you are powerful enough to. What exactly is your story?
I am this. The majority of my existence is specifically for taking care of this specific task.
Guarding a portal to the Nether?
Protecting the plains from what lies beyond.
Do you know anything of a mansion between planes then?
I'm sorry, do not.
Hmm.
I believe. No, I do not know what. It has been a long time since the moons have aligned, and I am trying to remember the words that your kind used to describe my kind.
Do I know what moons he's talking about?
There are two moons above my planet.
And do we know if they're actually aligned right now?
Apparently, they appear to be aligned at some point. They are very close together. There's
Okay.
actually an eclipse coming up. Well, one of the moons is going to eclipse the other one. One of my moons is large and is bluish and appears to have water on it. It is another planet that one day a tabletop group that I tabletop for will go to.
Nah, we'll never decide to do that.
Just gonna spin y'all there.
We just walk through portals all the time. I mean, it's not not that hard.
Hmm.
I believe your kind once called us monitors.
What kind of check would it be to know about
Yeah,
that?
can I get a check on that?
Yeah, check on that.
Yes, you may get a check on that. That is
Fine.
religion.
Yeah, they're.
We got all the good religion people here.
Okay. Ikrie? No. Setari?
Oh no.
Okay. What do I want to give Setari?
I have dubious
Hammer.
knowledge
How
now.
about the truth?
Oh wow!
What?
I say I have dubious knowledge. Darn it! Oh, okay.
Monitors are outsiders from neutral aligned planes that generally do their best to maintain neutrality one way or the other throughout the multiverse. They are the peacekeepers of the universe.
Not call the Proteans peacekeepers, but okay.
The Proteans, no. But this one, with him talking about what he's doing, you are fairly certain this is an Aeon of some sort.
Aeon. That's a angel thing, isn't it?
Can I tell him, or do I need to?
What's
Yeah,
that?
go ahead. Go ahead.
The Aeons are the. The Aeons are. They used to be true neutral in first edition. Now they're lawful neutral. They are the ones that hold that. They are the multiverse's immune system. They stretch and stitch the fabric of reality back together when it unravels, and they make sure that everything is perfectly balanced throughout all perpetuity and eventualities.
Ah,
They are like opposite Cthulhu.
Yes.
So it's telling the truth then.
so,
For ease of transition, Keith, what you said, I'm gonna just allow Kroku to, for some reason, know this knowledge.
I might know.
the monitors? I've heard that before.
If this thing is immortal, it is begrudgingly telling the truth.
It matches what I've read, but we all know how reliable that been. But they are the ones that keep everything in a line in the universe. They're not evil. They're not great, but they are good. But they are the ones that keep it from falling into worse chaos than we already have.
I point at. Oh God! I look over the party and then think to myself, we are not the kind of entities that would be in the good graces of an Aeon, though.
Then it might be killing two birds with one stone if we die in the ritual.
Quite possibly. These things may be honest and may be forthright, but it doesn't make them good.
If the ritual is complete, your survival within it is a moot point. If you do survive, you will be rewarded as promised. As long as the ritual is complete, that is what I care about.
And my point stands.
But it must be, chaotic or not, done by an era's champions.
Karst isn't here.
So what, are we doing this now?
I think we should.
I suppose it would be better to fight the things inside than fight this and the things inside. Okay.
I mean, that's
well,
nice. Who's he fisting?
Well,
I was just curious what his attack was.
A lot.
really good?
Yeah, a lot.
Yes. I think we should go in. Sunday.
Attack bonus is better than mine, so we shouldn't.
That is a good way to judge the strength of something.
Yeah.
If the hit is higher than Ikrie's, run.
Well, the hit is the same as my AC. Well then, do we agree?
I do, yes.
I will agree for now. I don't suppose I could change my opinion anyway, so I agree.
I did my best to not eavesdrop while you talked, but a being such as myself finds it difficult to not know what is going on around him. If you wish to attack me, the least I can do is give you the first shot for free.
So the
Well,
additional
thank you
information
for-
has changed our decision. So
Yes,
Thank you for allowing us to deliberate.
it is usually better to discuss things and check all venues before being impulsive and rash and chaotic.
Alright.
Very well, you may look around. Please follow me. Here to my right, like he is facing down, so his right would be to the left of the map, you will find some of the cages. If you go farther down this hallway, also to the right, you will see more cages. You may stop moving around for a second. You may explore them see what creatures are in there. These are creatures, not necessarily every single one of them, but enough need to be destroyed. You may look at what's in there, and you may pick what creature you decide to fight for your first battle. In between every battle, rest and healing will be applied. I'm going to open all of the doors, but the doors themselves are still closed. What happens is the doors become translucent, and you are able to see through them and see the creatures inside. Although the creatures have no awareness of you looking at them, it is very much just a one-way thing.
We're not getting away all this session,
Oh
are we?
no! Oh no!
You
Not
might.
that. Oh no! All of this looks terrible. Oh no!
Oh.
Not that one.
Wait, which one are you saying no to?
No, nobody gets to fight that one today.
And there's none in this side? Okay.
Like you said, further down the hall, and you take a right turn. So you look, Ko, you look through that side, and doors and walls and columns have been destroyed and ripped apart by different manners.
Can't see into this one.
Interesting.
You got to get an
Better
odd
off.
angle.
Okay. Not
I
too
can see-
worried so far.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see once
okay.
Roku walked over here. Do you have a light source on you?
Hmm.
The lighting on this map is really weird, so I did activate my
Yeah,
light.
go ahead and turn a light source on yourself if you need to make it easier. Ko found the rest of the cages.
Well,
Keep in mind, size does not always mean bigger does not always mean tougher.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it does.
What's
that's
this door?
That
That's
door
another
is,
reason for
that
whether or
door
not we
is
should-
locked and appears to be entirely made of clockwork mechanisms.
is this what a roper looks like in 2E? I'm gonna roll occultism on this one. I'm really curious about this one.
Hey, what's that
Okay.
door down there?
That leads to where the ritual will be performed.
Okay.
On the one in front of you, Kroku? Kroku?
Yep.
Okay. You beat the DC by 1. That is an Irnakurse.
And what do I know about it? Sorry, what do I know about it?
That.
Okay.
That's the name. Irnakurse are surface elves who Drow have subjected to particularly cruel and humiliating flesh-warping practices, as Drow take special delight in the torment of their surface-dwelling kin. The process of crafting an Irnakurse involves twisting an unfortunate elf into a deformed mass of misplaced limbs, loose flesh, and bony protrusion. Parts that should be internal are often left on full display to the world. Irnakurse are subject to mental conditioning that causes them to hate their prior forms, and these creatures prefer to attack surface elves over all other targets.
Setari can tank. Cool.
But I won't be an elf for long.
What you know about these
I can
creatures,
tank,
other
cool.
than being an aberration, obviously, chaotic evil aberration, is they do have an ability to where they will scream. And this scream affects the mind of people who hear it.
I kind of want to kill this thing because it's gross, and I feel kind of bad for it.
What is this thing in front of me?
I know what it is, but Croker doesn't.
Say, I bet you that's religion. If I think anything.
That one.
No, that one.
That
should
one
be,
is Arcana or Nature.
Oh, then it's not at all what I thought. Okay.
You do not know Ikrie,
Oh, dang it.
other than pretty.
Wait,
It
was
really
it
is pretty.
was it just those 3? I thought he said there were more.
Go down the hall
There
and
were
turn right.
Oh, down. Okay. Oh
The one
no.
thing I find most concerning is some of those look like good aligned creatures.
I kind of want to fight that thing north of Ikrie. Oh my god, I know what it is, and I want to fight it, but I'm also terrified of it. I don't know what the boar is. I think I know what this is.
Oh, the last room
cool.
on the left there, even though it looks like one thing, it is actually thousands of things.
Oh, I know what both of these are. Cool.
The last room on the left there that you're standing at now is actually a swarm.
This
Oh,
is
the
big.
beetles? The
This is
beetle
the
Yes,
thing?
it is a swarm of those beetle-looking things.
So is this boar thing, is that nature? It might not be, I'm not sure.
I believe so.
Looks like it'd also be religion, maybe.
Yes, it is nature.
Alright, sure, I'll take a stare at one of these for a while.
This is a blood boar. These are actually from Cheliax, which is in Galarion, a place like actually in Galarion, since we're not in Galarion. I am going to alter these and say, Ikrie, this looked familiar to you. These are blood boars. They are bred specifically within locks to be fierce hunters and to basically hunt down and find escaped slaves. One blood boar can almost staunch a slave rebellion.
Well, I
And
think
you
we could
also,
take
you
one.
also have to fight one of those at level 2 in one of the Pathfinder APs, and it's ridiculous. Sorry, what'd you say, Ikrie?
Do I think we could take one?
You don't know, because it depends on just how strong the blood boar is itself. But of course, there are unique exceptions, but the generic blood boars that are used by slavers, which are legal in a lawful, evil country that you're from, probably.
Okay.
Like, you feel confident, like, that if you ever had to fight one of those, one-on-one, you're probably going to take some damage, but with your friends, you don't think it'd be too difficult.
I'd like to make a check on this hotness over here.
North or south of you? Oh, the actual hotness.
Hotness.
Okay.
Ah.
What check is it?
Probably religion. Look at
It's
that.
religion.
Yes, it is religion.
Awesome. One of my weaker ones.
If it has the fire trait, it is also Arcana.
It does not. It does not, but you don't know.
These things
Correct.
look like little plums. This is adorable.
I know.
Take the
When
dip.
I first saw it, I was like, "This is a giant plum,"
Yeah.
and then it's a swarm. Okay.
It even has a little leaf thing.
I know.
Okay. Toe, you haven't done a recall knowledge. Is there anything you're curious about? Maybe that dragon-esque big thing.
Yeah. Let's
Who
go ahead
closed
and do
door?
that.
Did somebody close the door to that thing?
I
Y'all
did.
Just like, nope,
Roku did.
make this one not transparent anymore. No.
Honestly, Ko, you'd probably be the most willing to fight this, given what it does. Given the electricity coming out of its mouth right there, I'm sure.
Yeah,
wouldn't bother-
probably.
Yeah. I would like to remind.
Arcana.
It is Arcana or Nature.
I would like to remind the party that we would not want to fight anything with fire for our curse.
Ko, you look at this thing and your blood boils. This is a Behir. Hydra, you know what Behirs are, right?
Kind of.
Okay, Behirs hate dragons. Were specifically created and exist for the purpose of hunting and killing dragons.
Hammer.
Well,
They will destroy dragon eggs. They will go into nest, all kinds of stuff. So, like, you see one of these and you're just like, ugh. But you also know that these things kill dragons. You know, not everything can kill a dragon.
True.
You know, they will wrap you up and shred you apart, and they're dozens and dozens of clawed legs, and they also can breathe lightning.
it's neither Behir nor Behir.
Get out.
Can we kick him out of the session now?
No, but you do see this swirling vortex of lightning around him as he is teleported inside the Behir's room.